I felt like a cow eating the whole day so that I could feed my baby like a pig. Feeling helpless comes very easily to me. I'm the one standing in front of an ATM, feeling that it has a personal vendetta against me. Because every time I swipe, it says, error, try again. Error, try again. Childhood helplessness was one evening. Coming back from school, getting down from the bus and walking back in that pouring rain. I was drenched to the skin, removed my glasses, when suddenly out of nowhere, in that haze, a hand came out to grab my breasts. And all I could do was scream, "Hey!" from the bottom of my belly, feeling helpless, feeling petrified, repulsed, and a bit guilty. You may wonder why guilty. Guilty because did I not have the biggest breasts of all? Helplessness in motherhood is sitting in a darkened room with a baby latched to your breast. No amount of reading, no amount of talking to anybody will ever get you ready for that experience of breastfeeding. It doesn't help that voices around you are telling you the milk is not enough. You're not eating enough. You need to eat more so you can make more milk. The child is not getting enough. I felt like a cow eating the whole day so that I could feed my baby like a pig. Helpless is what I felt when I heard that my mother had stage 3 cancer, colon cancer, in the summer of 2012. We knew it was a death sentence. But the amazing father that I have, the amazing man he is, he would not let us be pulled into that dark hole of despair. She is going to come out fighting. You know she's a fighter. She's going to be perfectly fine. She is going to do well. We'll try all the remedies. And so we were in our little complacent bubble, thinking everything is going to be fine. She's going to respond to treatment. She's going to be fine. And I would just make those daily calls and ask her all kinds of questions. Inane questions. Are you taking your medicines? Are you okay? Is everything fine? Until November. I was talking to her and of course asking those very same inane questions. When suddenly, I didn't hear any sound on the other side. I knew from that silence my mother had just dropped the phone and gone. She had never ever done that to me. I was like flummoxed, shocked even. And when I reconnected with my father, he said that the pain was so unbearable that she could not even speak on the phone. My bubble burst. What was I doing here in Bangalore? The next morning, I reached Chennai, leaving behind my husband to take care of my 2 small children. That was the best decision I've ever taken in my entire life, the one I'm most proud of. I reached Chennai, got off the auto, walked through the gate, up the steps into the door, and turned to the right to see my mother sitting on her armchair. When I saw her, I could feel the pain. But when she lifted her eyes and looked at me, I don't know who felt more helpless. Then I did something I have never ever done with her. You see, I was raised in a family where we don't demonstrate our affection. We don't give hugs. At the most, a half hug. You know how it is? A half hug? But that day, I walked up to her, raised my hands, and I hugged my mother, pulled her to my chest, and allowed her to lie on my breast. At that moment, I felt all the pain and worry of the last 6 months just pour out of her. And all her strength and courage pour into me. She was my hard-working, brave, courageous mother. The catcher of cockroaches, centipedes, even once she has caught a snake. True story. And wasn't she the one when my brother came with a dangling hand? She just clicked it into place and took him to the doctor. All that courage, all that strength within her poured into me, and my helpless stepped out. At that moment, I held her and I said, I love you, Amma, my first. And I know she gave me all her strength and courage. And from that moment onwards, I felt I could be there for her. I could be that strength she needed at that moment. And for the next 2 months, I stayed with her. I bathed her, dressed her, fed her, talked to her. But mostly, I hugged her. I pulled her to my chest and allowed her to lean on me, knowing that I could be the strength she needed at this moment. My mother passed away in January of 2013. And the last words she told me was, Sowmya, I don't have any regrets. Today, when I share this story with you, I know the gift, that the greatest gift a mother can give a child is not just any mother to their child. The greatest gift my mother gave me is that of strength, courage, and resilience to go on with life, even without her.
Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Ting.